Hello, everybody. This is another day and another episode of Life with Hope. And I just have to quickly share, I'm very excited about my new lipstick that I got off Amazon. I was trying so hard to find this color that I used to have years ago. I think I got it from like a random sample or something like that. And it was just this tiny little tube that I went through for so long. Finally went through it, and I'm like, I have no idea what that color was or what, but it is pretty close to the old color I have. And I never used to do this look, not like I'm gonna start it now, but I wanted to try on the color and I didn't have any makeup on, so I'm like, well, let's just give it a shot. It's okay. Let's just go with it. And none of that is relevant or important at all. I just had to share that with you guys just because. So today, this episode is about the power of reframing. So just reframing literally your own thoughts and feelings and opinions towards things. I did this recently and as like a journaling practice because I was reflecting on my day and I was like, today sucked. Today was not a good day. And I didn't really know why. I was trying to like understand it. It's like I was having this own dialogue with myself, and I was really trying to look at my whole day, like big picture, start to finish, of okay, what is everything that you did? What is it that you didn't accomplish or didn't get done, and all these things. And it was all like just super negative. So I decided to just like journal all that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just write all of this down. I was like, didn't do this, I should have done this, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the heck, like what, and like what is the root of it? And so it's like really understanding and learning more and more about who I am and what irks me, or what, I don't know, because sometimes I feel like, not just me but anyone, I feel like we can get into a random just like awful mood for no reason, and sometimes it is just super out of the blue and you're like, why am I so pissed off? You're like, what happened here? So I really needed to reflect on that and be like, what was it about this day that was actually bad or actually not so great? And so like as I'm writing and all these things down, and then I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's really not that bad. Like that's, I don't know what it was, and I don't want to like share everything because that's like private and like personal, but it's essentially looking at all these things and being like, wait a minute, no, what did happen today was you worked another day at work and you weren't supposed to work, so you made some extra money. Positive, great, fantastic. And like all these other things where I accomplished stuff like in the house, like little stuff, like just trying to find those little wins. It's like, oh, you vacuumed, oh, you did the laundry, you did that, whatever it is, just like finding those like tiny little wins and like reframing the day. Because literally as I wrote all these different things down of like, oh, this was bad, oh, I should have done this. And I guess to share a little bit, it had to do somewhat with like coaching and just getting stuff like organized for my business and just feeling like I like failed myself essentially. So what I did end up looking at the day and like reframing it was more so along the lines of, you worked today, not related to coaching, but you worked and you made some money, and then you were able to see a friend who's been wanting to catch up and just have like one-on-one time, because that's important to not only me but to her, and to enjoy each other's company. And so that wasn't like part of the plan. It was kind of last minute added like a day or 2 days prior and stuff, but it wasn't something that I was like looking at towards the end of the week and being like, oh, this is gonna be a plan. But it ended up being a great thing because we got to spend this quality time with each other. And I was able to get like some lunch. I was able to see my husband. So that's a positive. And like all these different things of just like shifting it and being like, okay, maybe you didn't get this done. Maybe you weren't productive in this way, but you were productive in these ways, and you contributed to this, and you helped with this. And so that's what it's about. And so that's why I say the power of reframing, because as I did this whole journaling activity and looking back at all of my own words, I was like really understanding this is not bad at all. And so I was able to like rewrite all of it and be like, this was so great. This is why I'm happy, blah, blah, blah. And then I literally was smiling and glowing after that. And nothing happened. Like I didn't have a conversation with someone. I didn't reach out and vent and like talk to friends or family or anything. I just like was with myself. And I was really just asking those deep questions. And I was like, what is it that's irking you right now? Why are you so upset? Or what is the big deal? And then as I'm like going through it, I'm like, there's really nothing wrong. There's no issue. You're in a little 2-second funk, and you just need to get yourself out of it. And that's what's so cool, is because we have the power to do so. We have the power to shift our feelings and our thoughts and our opinions, and just a way that we're like, just like breathe. Just let it out. It was so huge, and that's why I wanted to share that with you guys today, because I not like I made this up myself. I'm sure other people and other whatever have done this, but I was just like, wow, what an amazing exercise. And I'm gonna go share this with my community of YouTubers who's watching this. So that's what I have, is the power of reframe, not only with like journaling, but even in your own head, like as you're driving to work, you're just like, like just having this angry dialogue in your own head. You can literally shift that. You can shift those words and those thoughts and those feelings into something good and something positive. So just kind of think about that when you hear that little pissed off voice in your head and you're like, no, I don't really want to listen to you today. Let's listen to the happy-go-lucky one. That's the one we want to be talking to. So that's what it is. That's what I got for you. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in to Life with Hope, and have a great rest of your night. Bye.